What it is, guys, it's your boy SASUKE'S, and this week's episode of Naruto Shippuden definitely was an 8 out of 10. I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys the verdict right now. It's an 8 out of 10. If you haven't watched it, go watch it right now. For this episode, the basis of this episode is basically to get Sasuke back. That's what we already knew what was going to happen. It was going to be, Obito giving out the plans, drawing out the details, telling them exactly what they need to do, and basically needing the bare minimums of chakra from both Naruto and Sakura to really get to where they need to go to get into these time spaces to find Sasuke's ass just sitting in the fucking Sahara Desert, kind of just like, what to do now? Now, for this, I do like the fact that we get to see Naruto going one-on-one with Kaguya and kind of giving her a hard time because we see the Black Zetsu's basically kind of like, you know what, won't you start taking this a little bit more serious and kill this motherfucker instead of trying to absorb him and Sasuke, because for one, if they both get back together, then they have a better chance of sealing you, for one, because they need to be together to seal you in the first place. So stop messing around and get serious with this. I'm glad the fact that we see Obito actually taking charge and doing the things he needs to do, because like I said, he's getting his moment to shine right now, and that's what I wanted. I even said it last week, I even said it yesterday. I can't wait to see Obito do the things he needs to do, shine for a bit. And that's what he's doing right now on this episode. He's definitely shining. One of the things I will say right now is that him basically telling Sakura that there was the bare minimum of like I think chakra that they needed to really get to where they could actually find Sasuke and come back is crazy. We see that once they get into the time space, I think it's Naruto's clone kind of goes up against Kaguya for a little bit, and they think that they actually killed the real Naruto, and Obito and Sakura got away. And basically what they're doing is sitting there opening up a bunch of portals and trying to find Sasuke in one of these. Now, one of the crazy things is that we see that Obito is basically straining himself, his eyes is bleeding again, and like we definitely know that he's like in some serious trouble right now with maintaining all of this chakra and maintaining these gates and trying to open all these time spaces. Now, one of the things that we see is that whenever he opens up one of these spaces, a pool of acid like just comes straight through there, and we see that Sakura, actually useless Sakura, does something and like kind of like pushes him, moves him out the way, and she gets some of the acid on her. And what's crazy about it was I like the fact that whenever she threw her vest off, and was like ripping parts of her clothes off, and was like, look, I'm not trying to burn even more than I am. We see that she's burnt, and Obito's like, you're a medical ninja, why don't you just heal yourself right now? And she's like, no, we're not going to take any of the chakra that we already have and use it on me. Let's keep going and trying to find Sasuke. Which I like that a lot, just for the simple fact that it's basically saying that she's not trying to worry about herself. She's trying to worry about getting everything together, getting Sasuke back, and getting what needs to happen to get both these two, Sasuke and Naruto, back to actually fight Kaguya together. Now, one of the things I like is they actually find Sasuke, and we see Sasuke, and like whenever Sakura basically looks over there and is like, Sasuke, he looks back and he starts running to the portal, and we see that it looks like he's not going to make it in time, and it closes in front of him. And I like this a lot because whenever he did turn back around, she kind of like looks like she's about to faint, and she gets caught by Sasuke behind her, and basically Sasuke used his kind of teleport thing to really switch her vest and him, so that her vest is now stuck in that dimension, and he's back. And it's good to see that. I'm glad that that kind of happened that way, because it's kind of like they had that moment together where they both like looked at each other, and I think Sasuke kind of acknowledged her a little bit and was just like, you know what, you gonna be the baby mom. But I like that a lot, and I like the fact that we see Obito kind of like struggling a little bit, and he's like, looks like he's damn near about to pass out again and just die right there. And it's like he knows the fact that he kind of did his mission, what he needed to do right then and there, and that he doesn't have much time left. And we see that back to where Kakashi and Naruto are, Naruto's still giving her like a little run for her money, and basically he's just stalling as much as he possibly can for them to open up the time space again and try to get back through. So definitely for this episode, I really did enjoy it, and I gotta say, by looking at all the visuals and everything, it's definitely an 8 out of 10. There were some scenes where they made Sakura look really good, and like she was drawn really well. Same thing with Naruto at times, and we see that Black Zetsu is basically, you know, kind of, I won't say giving Kaguya advice. He's more of like, you know, trying to control her a little bit and tell her what she really needs to do. It's not advice. He's like, look, you need to do this, you need to do that. And we see that he's basically the one that's finding out a lot more stuff, giving more information to her, because like I said, he finds out which, you know, Naruto is the real one because of the orbs that he has on his back. And he's like, look, the clones don't have that, just go for that one. So it's good to see that. It's good to see that you know, they're kind of like learning a little bit more as well, so where it's not like she's just a boss battle that's kind of stupid and doesn't know what she's really doing. I like the fact that she actually talks every now and then. One of the things that I'm most excited for is next week. Next week we're still in the canon material that I loved. Well, present canon material that I love with Kaguya. And next week's episode looks like might be some good stuff going on. I don't want to spoil everything too much for like the people that just anime only or not. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are anime only or if you already seen everything about Naruto already as well. But for those that probably already know a lot of things about to go on, we probably know what's going to come on next week, which I am excited for. I can't wait to have that moment happen. That's what I've been looking for the most. But definitely, guys, in the comment section below, let me know what you thought of this week's episode. Would you rate it an 8? Would you rate it higher than an 8 or lower than an 8? I'd definitely give it an 8. Next week's episode might be a 10. I'm predicting it right now. It might be a 10. Probably will be a 10. But like the video if you guys enjoyed. Share the video out. Definitely share the video out if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new. Shout out to all the new subscribers we got over the night. And yeah, definitely comment if you are new too, but tell me your thoughts of next week's episode as well. If you can't wait to see the thing that needs to happen go down and be animated. Gosh, man, I seriously can't wait for that because I just want to talk about it right now, but don't want to spoil nothing for everybody. I'm out, guys. Peace. Okay. And then for 60 wins, it was telling you that you only get 2 SSR, well, guaranteed SSR